The new Giant Tree of Life poster featuring every new Gala Pokemon is available now. Pick one up before Christmas as a gift to yourself or to a friend by using the link in the description, and thank you for supporting the channel, as well as those of you supporting on Patreon, such as the Nerd Therapist. Thank you. Hello, Pokemon Masters! My name is Birdkeeper Toby, and welcome! How have you been enjoying Pokemon Sword and Shield? I hope it's been good, Now is probably one of your last opportunities until the end of the month if you leave a like and a comment on this video, you have a chance of winning a Nintendo Switch Lite, the Sword and Shield edition, with a copy of the game. I'll be choosing a winner completely at random. Now is probably one of the last videos. There might be some more. I might not address the giveaway in all of them. So just remember, up until the end of November, until I declare the winner right at the beginning of December, any video with Sword and Shield in the title, that includes my entire Let's Play, which, by the way, feel free to go and check out my Let's Play. It's now all online and available as a playlist. Any of those videos, you leave a like, you leave a comment, it's an entry, it's a chance to win a copy of the poster. Sorry, a copy of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Speaking of the poster though, there is the new Evolutionary Tree poster. It is here. It is done. I will be doing a full video on it very, very soon. It has every new Pokemon on it, including all of the new regional variants. You can check it out using the link down below. Get one for yourself as a gift for the holidays, or maybe for a friend. I think anyone who loves Pokemon would love to check out this poster. It's got all the corrections from last time, as well as all of the new Pokemon on it. And every single sale helps out the channel, so thank you. Please pick it up if you can, if you'd like. And let's take a look at some of those regional variants. So obviously, spoiler alert for some of the regional variants. I hope you've all had the chance to see the Pokedex and play now. But I'm going to be covering a few Pokemon whose Pokedex entries now make more sense as a result of their new regional variants. And actually, it might be worth looking at old Pokedex entries for future regional variants, because it seems that Pokemon's taken inspiration from some of their old ridiculous Pokedex entries and made regional variants based on it. For example, Corsola. Corsola has had for a long time Pokedex entries talking about how it can't live in polluted waters, how the pink bits of it become brittle and fall off and it becomes completely white. This is as a result of global warming, and sure enough, in this generation we get Galarian Corsola and Cursula. It was there staring us in the face, the idea behind this Pokemon for generations. And now here we have it. A Galarian Corsola, a Pokemon that has died due to global warming, and its coloration has completely disappeared. It's bleached white. And yeah, it didn't survive. It's a ghost type. It is quite tragic, but it's amazing that it's been staring us in the face this whole time. Speaking of which, here's another one. I mentioned in a previous video about how Ponyta has a Pokedex entry talking about how it can jump over the Eiffel Tower. Which again, Eiffel Tower or Kalos Tower, we don't know. I thought this meant that Galarian Ponyta's Pokedex entry would mean that it would evolve into a Pegasus, but apparently no, I actually don't like Galarian Rapidash this much, even though I really like Galarian Ponyta. But what psychic Pokemon can do, and tend to do quite a lot, is levitate. The idea of a Ponyta jumping over the Eiffel Tower is pretty ridiculous, but the idea that it could levitate using psychic powers, that is totally possible. You can imagine a time when the two Ponytas were related, you know, evolutionary speaking. Check out the tree. You can imagine a time when these two Pokemon were one and the same and Ponyta started to develop psychic powers. You can imagine the surprise of the first person in Kalos looking up and going, whoa, what, that's a Ponyta jumping over a tower. And now here we are, Generation 8 with a psychic type Ponyta. But maybe you don't buy that. Well, let's talk about another psychic Pokemon, Mr. Mime. We have talked before about how Mr. Mime is deadly, how its fingers vibrate at such speed that it can kind of suspend the molecules in the air, keep them in place, frozen. What's that? Galarian Mr. Mime and Mr. Mime are ice types, suspending molecules in the air and keeping them frozen, not as a result of psychic powers, but as the result of taking moisture out of the air and freezing it. Now makes a lot more sense. In fact, it makes sense as to where Mr. Mime gets his barriers from. Yes, okay, they might be charged and constructed by using psychic energy, but at the end of the day, those reflects and barriers have always, to me, looked like blocks of ice. And now it makes a whole lot more sense. Heck, maybe you don't buy that. Okay, let's take a look at Machamp. A Pokemon that is said to be able to move mountains with its punches. How is that possible? The Pokemon is tiny. Oh wait, now it Gigantamax transforms into a 60-foot tall Machamp with flaming arms and molten-y hands, and yeah, you can totally see how this Pokemon will be able to move mountains. It seems like the people of the Pokemon world knew about this Pokemon long before we did. Or rather, Game Freak went back and took inspiration from some of those ridiculous Pokedex entries. I have one more for you, and I think it might be the basis for a whole theory. Have you ever wondered how Meowth can use the attack Payday? I mean, after all, it's an organic creature. An organic creature that's shooting coins out of its head. How does that even work? Well, maybe this Meowth, and even the Alolan Meowth, evolved from the Galarian Meowth and Berserker that are both steel types, and that Payday is just it shedding off that last bit of metal on its head. It would make a lot more sense if Payday was a steel type attack, which to be honest it really should be. It's firing bits of metal off, just like Gyro Ball or any other steel type move, but yeah. I'm beginning to wonder if now Galarian Meowth and Berserker are actually the original forms of Meowth, and the coin on its head, that is really a relic of a time gone by when Meowth used to be a steel type. These are all just food for thoughts. I'm only just beginning to discover the Pokemon of the Galar region. I want you to think about old Pokedex entries. If maybe you make Pokemon videos on YouTube, maybe you'd like to. Now is the perfect time to jump in and start theorizing. I know Meowth's coin is said to hold a few secrets in the Pokedex entries, but you're gonna have to go and fish around and look for yourself. Let me know, is there any Pokedex entries that you think could be used as the inspiration for further regional variants? Or whether there's one that maybe already has inspired one of the regional variants of Gigantamax forms. You're gonna have to let me know what you think in the comments. I am so excited to just keep discovering more about these new Pokemon. Feel free, of course, to check out the new evolution tree with every new Pokemon on it. That's the distant image. Here's a high-res version. Check it out. Everything is there. All of the new regional variants, how they evolve. I'll have a full video on that coming out soon. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment for your chance to win a copy of the Nintendo Switch Lite with, of course, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Thank you all for watching this video. I will be back again soon with plenty more Pokemon Sword and Shield content, and of course, soar high, Pokemon Masters.
This is Ash Ketchum. You just watched a video by Birdkeeper Toby. That makes you a Pokemon Master!